Everybody just keeps ganging up on Logan Paul. It's not even fair. He does this stuff every day, bro. Every day. He's working his butt off. You guys don't even understand how hard it is to get up with no kids, no responsibilities, no job other than YouTube, and film every day and put out content every day. And like, it's just so hard. And then, not like he knew there was gonna be somebody there. He went to the place that's called Suicide Forest, and they went off the trail into the restriction area, but they didn't know that they were gonna see anything. You can't fault him for that. He didn't know. How could he? And obviously he wasn't doing it for the views, because like, he gets views every day, and he wasn't trying to make money off of it. He demonetized it. Like, obviously he knew that it was so disrespectful that he, you know, wasn't gonna try to make money off of it. He did it for suicide awareness. He wanted to try to send a message so people know what could happen. He didn't think that anybody was gonna be there, but there was, so he just knew that he had to talk about the awareness of it. He had to get up close and get everything in detail. And he talks about how he hangs out with good people. All those people there, nobody else was telling him it was a bad idea. They all knew he was doing it for the right reasons. You guys just need to leave Logan Paul alone. Just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. All right, you guys. Real talk, though. I had to find the most ridiculous hat that I own to pay homage to this great, great guy, Logan Paul. First things first. I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter of people, and I've shared some stuff about, you know, what's wrong with the situation. You know, what could have made this better. You know, just other people have expressed their opinions, so some might think, well, what's the point of me making this video? There's just some topics that other people might have talked about, but I haven't seen them, or I haven't watched the videos about them yet, and I just wanted to get what I feel like is important points across here. First of all, I'm not a Logan Paul hater. I do recognize that they do a lot of stupid crap. The fact that so many people watch them is like amazing. In like the most worst way, because I get it, when they were Viners, we didn't have to watch that much from them, and they were just two goofy guys or whatever, but like, I get that a lot of it is kids, and it's sad how many are defending him for what had just happened. So there's just a couple points that I want to talk about. So the first thing, he shouldn't have filmed it. Like, that should be like obvious number one. If he wanted to go to this suicide forest and make a video about it to spread awareness, he could have went to the forest, but any point of there being a dead person's body should have been left out. If he saw it, he could have talked about it and said, you guys, I saw somebody. It was, you know, really traumatic experience. You know, if you need help, here's the crisis hotline. Send me a comment. I'll try to reply. Like, I know he gets a lot, but he could have done something else to really spread awareness. So the fact that he put somebody that is dead, that like can't even defend themselves, and he just blasts their freaking body on to millions of viewers, mostly children. You know that's your fan base. What are you thinking? So first thing, shouldn't have even filmed it, all right? Second, the whole, I'm not trying to make money, so I'm going to demonetize it, goes back to the, you shouldn't have filmed it in the first place. In the video, like, I didn't watch the video. It was gone before I was even knew about it, and I wouldn't have watched it anyways. But some of the clips from other YouTubers that were on Twitter that I know wouldn't have posted the graphic stuff, or they would blur it out or whatever, I seen clips from that. And at the end, I am assuming, is when he's like cussing and he's like, I already know this is gonna get demonetized because of all the cussing anyways. Like, so if he wouldn't have cussed or anything, would he not have demonetized it? Like, I don't know what he's, ugh. So the whole demonetization thing is just stupid, because he might as well, I mean, did he have his merch links in the description? Because that's all I do is push their merch, so I would not be shocked at all if he had his merch links in the description. So you might not have been making money off of that video, but you're getting a ton of views. You might have even got new people coming to your channel, and then they're going to watch your other videos. So in a sense, you are bringing in potential more money off of somebody that has died. The third thing, a lot of people are like, not a lot, but a lot of the people defending him are like, he's a 22-year-old kid. I am 23 years old. Yes, I've had a little bit more grown-up experiences than this guy has had, but that doesn't make his age, like, you're 22 years old. If I was a 12-year-old kid, and this goes back to all the kids that are like defending him, what is wrong with our society? If I was 12 years old and I found a dead body, even if I filmed it, for one, they were being so disrespectful. I am a person that I do laugh in situations where I am like uncomfortable, and usually it's like if I'm getting yelled at though, or if like I'm getting like super stressed out and I just laugh. But if I were to see somebody dead, even dead animals, like I can't do it. Like, I'm not laughing, I just shut down. So the fact that, and it wasn't even him, like that girl that was in the video was like they were being so snarky about it. Like, my first thing would be turn off the cameras. We gotta go. We need to call somebody. We have to, like, you know, help this guy. Obviously, he was already gone, but, like, you know, get his family, call the cops to get his family notified. And they just they had to have sat there. They got their thumbnail. It's just like, I can't even. So age is not an excuse. Like, even if I was a 12-year-old me, like I said, like, if I would have went there and if I would have got that body on, like, camera, it might have been, like, a quick thing, but I would have, like, immediately been like, yo, this is wrong. We need to call somebody. Like, did not one of those people have an ounce of respect for this person? Did they just see him as, like, an object just hanging there, like, oh, hey, this is gonna get us hella views? And the next thing was this piss poor excuse of an apology. I'm talking about his, like, iPhone. No, I haven't watched his video, and I honestly don't care to, because I do not want to get him any more attention than he's already getting. And now I know, like, me making this video and other people, like, but if I could get even some of his fans to watch this and actually think about what is wrong with this instead of just automatically defending him, like, it just needs to be talked about. I don't think he doesn't need any more publicity, but whether I make this video or not, he's going to get it. But if I can at least get, like, some of these points out there to people that might not have thought about it before, because this is, like, the fact that it was trending, so many people liked it, and his, like, click like if you're sad. You're sitting there begging for likes over a dead person. But back to the piss poor excuse of an apology. Like I said, I haven't watched the video, but that note, like, he sits there and talks about how, you know, he films every day for 460 days or something. He has no kids. He doesn't have a job that he has to go to. And I'm not going to say that being a YouTuber isn't a real job, because I, like, do this on the side, but I respect people that do this full time, and I know you put a lot of work into it. But when you don't have kids, you're not married, you're like a young person and you have all this free time, it is so, and you just film your life basically. He could film himself like shitting on a toilet and he would get views. Like, it doesn't take a lot for him to film. So for him to be like, I film every day, 460 days, it's not that hard for him. Like, yeah, he has to put in some time, but he could probably take out just 1 hour of a day and do something, and like, that's his whole work day, and he could be set for the whole week. Like, he wouldn't even have to film every day. So the fact that like nobody is telling him he has to do this, he's doing it because he wants to, like, that's not an excuse either. And then like, I don't think he didn't even mention like the victim or the victim's family. It was like all me. Like, I think he had like I in there so many times. It's like, he doesn't realize that an apology isn't about you. It's about the people you've affected, the family members. This poor guy who felt so bad about himself, his life, that he thought that nothing else in the world could make anything better, and he had to take his life. And then you sit there and you laugh at him, or like, maybe they didn't laugh out like, you know, exactly, but they were being very, very like sketchy. They were like, the girl was snickering, like he was making funny like faces, they were making weird jokes. Like, nobody in their mind was like, oh my god, we need to do something about this, like we need to call, we need to go get help, like don't film this. None of them had that ounce of like morality. I don't even know what to like call it, but it just shows like how wrong our society has become. The fact that so many people liked the video, that it was #1 trending on, I don't know if it was #1, but I know it was trending on YouTube. YouTube will go and like demonetize and like just cripple other channels that aren't even doing like anything wrong, really, in a sense. And here is Logan Paul completely going against their guidelines, filming a dead person, and he got put on trending. And now his apology is on trending too. I know this video is so different than what I normally do, honestly, and the whole little like skit at the beginning, like, it's just to show you guys like how stupid people that are defending him sound. And yes, okay, some of them are kids, but even as like a 12 or 13-year-old, you have to sit there and think, this is somebody that died. Like, I don't know, maybe I was just a more mature child. Like, I get being dumb and stupid because I did plenty of dumb and stupid things, but anything that would have to do with death would totally make me go, wait a minute, this is wrong. So I'm not asking for likes for this video. I'm not asking for you guys to sub or anything. I just want this to come across as like, this is so wrong. I just hope that we can like move forward from this, learn from this, that it shouldn't even have to be said, but don't film people that are dead. Just, you know, even if they're already gone, you need to call 911. If you're out of the country, I don't know in Japan what 911 is, but I'm sure like even if you dialed it, something would happen. Go back to wherever the start of the walk is and tell people, hey, even if you think, oh, it's a suicide force, they hear that all the time, go and tell somebody. They're not just going to want them to be there. Anyways, Happy New Year. I hope you guys learned something from this. If you didn't already know, it should be common sense, but I just had to vent this out. Alright. The fact that either one of them have so many people that watch them. The fact that either one